Hi class, good evening, Dr. Dilmar here. As you know, or if you read the prior announcement, I've been underneath the weather, not feeling well this week, so I really felt like we needed to catch up. So this video is going to be about 6 or 7 minutes, and it will bring us all on the same page. So I've started out with you looking at the page of content and assignments folders, and you'll see that the first week assignments and required readings, that was all due on August 25th. That's obviously that has passed. If you have turned in your assignments, you have grades. If not, then you have zeros. If you uploaded something to the Dropbox, then your grade is there. If you by chance have emailed me an assignment, it takes a lot longer to go through a lot of student emails, and so you may or may not have a grade posted. I'll try to go through all of those emails of late work this week and get those grades entered. Would like to ask you to please, if you email me, to please put your class, so like history 11, 12, can you put that into the subject line? So just like 11, 12, the CRN of course would be great, but you don't have to do that. Just let me know which course you're in. It just makes it easier. Module 2 was due last week. That was chapter 15, 16, and 17. And then today is 18 through 21. If you need a few extra days on this module, that you certainly can take until Wednesday or Thursday. This was a lot to read and to complete in that period of time. So if you need until Wednesday or Thursday, I will not take off late points. Also, because I was feeling underneath the weather, I didn't input some of the instructional materials, and I will have those. Well, I already have it uploaded, but I'll kind of show that to you tonight before I leave off of this video. The next module starts tomorrow. It's module 4. You can see that's due on September 29th, and that's chapters 22 and chapter 23. So before I dig into module 3 and 4 and show you a couple of things, I just wanted to mention that, so for every module, you're reading the chapters and you're completing the graded checks for understanding. The checks for understanding that are not posted for a grade and things like the practice test, you can still do those. It helps you check exactly what it says, your understanding, or it helps you kind of get an idea for you understanding and retaining the material. Okay, so you're reading, you're doing your checks for understanding, you're getting your grades. Do not get stressed out about those check for understanding grades. One, there's a lot of them, and I'll probably be dropping a few of the lowest grades. 2, I understand that some are easier than others, some are challenging, and so I randomly go in and look at grades, and then I apply curves to some of these checks for understanding. You just really shouldn't get stressed out. Obviously, you should be trying your best because, I can't curve everything and I can't drop all of your grades, but I just don't want you to be stressed out about the checks for understanding. If you're doing your job, which is reading and working through your chapters, then you should be fine. But I want to show you a couple of things, and we're already 3 minutes in, so I'm just going to dig into module 3 as an example. So module 3, your supplemental materials, there's 2 PowerPoints here for you, and the PowerPoints break things down into kind of more basic terms if you need to further understand the time period of history that we're studying. I will say that Cengage does the book Cengage really uses fairly easy language. The reading is not difficult. So let me make sure this is ready to go in. It doesn't like when I have multiple Cengage windows open. Okay, so you have your checks for understanding here. I just want to click on one to show you a couple of things that if you figured it out, great. If not, this will help you. So when you go into Blackboard and you click on the check for understanding, it's taking you into the Cengage website. You could just log into Cengage and go directly into it. You don't have to go through Blackboard and then connect into Cengage. Completely up to you how you want to do it. If you go into Blackboard and you click on the assignment title, it's going to take you directly to the assignment. But what if you want to go back and look at your chapter readings? So this X right here, you're just going to click that, and then you're in the page. So this is the page. And if I expand, with the textbook, if I expand all, so I clicked here, then you can see it's set up just like a textbook would be. So chapter 15, all of the readings. So you would read 15.1, do this one for a grade. Let's do here, 15.4, you would read, but that one's not for a grade, it's for practice. You can see people have been taking them, and you can see the average score here is not low at all by any means, and this is the class average and the grades without a curve, so, and with, zeros and things inputted. So just wanted to make sure you understood that you can go into Cengage directly, or you can go into Blackboard and then link over, but that little X button, you can overlook that easily if you don't see that. So just making sure you have that. And then for Module 4, where it says supporting instructional materials, I have a PowerPoint here that breaks down the Industrial Revolution, and it's I think does a pretty good job of covering the Industrial Revolution. So check that out for Module 4. So again, do not be stressed out about the checks for understanding. If you're doing your job, you're reading your chapters, you're completing your grade, your graded work, then you should be fine. Really, the only folks that should be struggling in my class are the ones that just have, I don't know, refuse to turn in work. So you're either reading and turning in work or you're not. There's not much gray area in between that. And of course, I can't do much to help you if you're not doing the work. So anyway, okay, we're at 6 minutes, and I will be, okay, one last thing. I will be having a little bit more fidelity. I will be doing a better job of where it says view the lecture. Every module, I will do a better job with that, of actually providing recorded lectures. I have not been doing that with fidelity, and I will get better with that. So for example, for Module 4, there will be a recorded lecture. I will not let you down, and that is coming soon. Probably by Wednesday, you'll have that. Just a quick reminder, if you needed to do Module 3, that you have a few more days. It's technically due today, but you can have until Wednesday or Thursday if you need more time on that. So hope this video gets us back on the same page. I'm going to probably sign off now because so I basically had a severe cold. And of course, that makes it difficult to breathe. It's like, do you want to talk or do you want to breathe with the congestion? So anyway, I'm going to sign off, and then I will check back in with you guys later on this week. Have a great night.